I learned something today about myself. Just now, as I sit outside in the rain, watching it fall, looking up at the clouds in the dark, in the night. And there's multiple days that stand out to me that felt like moments where I learned something about myself, and it helped me progress. And I've always been someone who longed to learn and wanted to understand. And I think, well, anyway, as a kid, I was I just didn't have a lot that felt good. I didn't feel good. And so anytime something good was about to happen, like I was gonna get to see a relative I liked, or a cousin or my sister, or we were gonna get to do something like go out to dinner or go to Schlitterbahn, or I don't know, just fun things that were fun to me. Anytime there was something like that coming up where it was like, oh, next week on Tuesday we're gonna get together with your friend, and I'm like, yes, I'm so excited. I would get way too emotionally attached, just so desperate to feel good, and knowing that was coming up made me feel good, so I took it way too overboard, and so when it wouldn't pan out, I would get really sad and really depressed and really hurt, and I was really damaged. And I was doing it to myself. I mean, I was a young kid. I was behaving as an immature child would, I guess, but in the way that, in the expressions and the outcome, or that external reaction from me that is personal to me, and my, and recognizing my upbringing and the impact it had on my personality or my habits and stuff like that, and mindsets. And so once I started realizing the ways that I was unhealthy, or the ways I was behaving or feeling or thinking in a way that I didn't want to, or that I didn't feel like was very true to myself, once I identified it, I tended to go overboard in the opposite extreme. So if I got excited for some, I got too excited about exciting things, and then they didn't pan out, and then I was crushed. Then instead of showing any excitement at all, and any joy or any bliss, or any gratitude that it was coming up, or that it was going to happen, or that it actually happened, I just had no reaction, because I was scared to feel either one. The excitement and joy of something good, and the pits of sorrow and disappointment. Today I realized, as I stood out there in the rain, that I've always been like that. That's always been my reaction to things. It's to just do the extreme opposite of what I felt like I was doing poorly, growing up. And neither is good, and neither is, the point or the goal. And having that finally hit me tonight felt very profound and good, and makes me feel clearer and more optimistic and more assured, even more than I already was, because I already was, that I know how to handle things moving forward a little better, and I'm on the right track, and I'm becoming closer to myself, because I believe that the soul is your highest, is yourself at your best, at your purest, at your most honest, at your most true. It's you as you, and not you as you, but under struggling circumstances that are impacting your ability to feel like yourself or to embody who you are when all of that is not the case, and you're able to be at peace. And I believe that when we're operating from that place as the soul, we have the intentions to, what's the word? Incarnate as, or with the energies and the circumstances and the dynamics and the relationships that push us to feel ourselves and to see ourselves and to acknowledge ourselves. And I think very much that somewhere, sometime, some way, my soul wanted me to, I mean, I know, I can feel my own soul right now, and I have, and it wants to grow, it wants to know, it wants to learn, it wants to reach me, become me. I want to become it. I know, Nova, it's okay. So I gotta play around a little bit and exhale. But I appreciate you listening. And remember, Nova, come here. There are no monsters. The only monsters are the monsters in your head. So face them, so you can live freely. Peace.